Parchment and James for the tip. Lady Toppers win it in the red. Here at the State Farm Center in Champaign. These two teams haven't met since the WNIT in 2010. Silva in the high post will kick it out right wing for Pratcher. James working on Brown Haggard. Now to Pratcher. Just 7 to shoot. Pratcher puts it up.
Yep. That's
Rebound.
a great defensive possession right there for Illinois. Moving their feet, everybody moving.
But a steal on the other end. Schelling came away with it and will push it ahead. Lady Toppers can be handsy. They have had a lot of steals through the years under Greg Collins, one of the staples of their defense. Talegdi works on Wallace, kick out, and Pratcher thought better of a three. Late in the shot clock again. Right wing, Pratcher has to shoot it. Missed everything. Parchment will track it down for Illinois.
Another good defensive possession. Took it all the way to late into the shot clock, forced a bad shot.
Here's Brown Haggard working the lane, had it blocked, but a whistle. And we get our first foul on Jennifer Silva.
Aggressive take right there from Brown Haggard.
WKU number 22, Jennifer Silva, her first, team's first.
Draws the contact.
Silva leads CUSA in blocks with 9.
Jasmine Brown Haggard.
But there she made contact
Shooting
also.
2.
Brown Haggard to the line, and 9 of 10 on the young season. This is the first. He's averaging 5.4 points per game and coming off a double-digit performance, single game high, or single season high that is, against Florida State. Cashes in the second one, and Illinois is on the board first. This time, the Lady Toppers hurry it in. Knocked
Great
away
hands.
by Jasmine Brown Haggard. Working on James, pulls it out. The Illini will run offense. Cross court for Dolan. In and out.
That's a good look, though. That's a shot she's definitely capable of making.
She's only made 2 threes this season, but coming off that career-high 25 points, as we talked about in the open.
Good pass.
And a good finish. Silva,
Jennifer Silva.
10.4 points per game, has the first field goal of the contest. Lady Toppers with the early lead.
Schelling taking over the point guard duty. That was a nice pass right there.
And she's right up on Destiny Jackson and poked it away. Jackson, the 5-star out of Chicago. Here's Barry Wallace. Pass Silva, reverse layup. Got it to go.
Nice finish.
Leading scorer for the Illini, 4th in the Big Ten at 21 points per game. Illinois back in front.
You can see she can do it at all levels. Nice reverse layup.
Dumped down to Silva, works it over Parchment. Just a little too strong. Had the position though. Dolan pushing. It's sealed off. Flip it to the other side. Jackson will try a 3. That's short, but an offensive rebound for Ciara Parchment and a whistle. Look at this Wallace move here going past Silva getting her first bucket.
Nice touch, nice English off the backboard.
Silva going to stay in the game as she takes her second foul.
Interesting.
Up now, Coach Collins thinks better of it, and in comes Tatum Betcher. We'll check in. Betcher is the best shooter on the floor from distance. Gretchen Dolan had a wide open look. She'll drive it and missed a layup over Betcher. Put back by Parchment. No basket there. And down on the floor is a Lady Topper hurt.
I think as Parchment came over to grab the rebound, at least she got a piece of her, yeah.
Yeah. So now it's got a piece to Legdy, I think. She is still on her side getting attention, and they're going to look at this. I don't know if an elbow got in there, Richard, but they're going to have to take a look. Officials today are Tiara Cruz, Bruce Morris, and Teresa Stuck. Lady Topper basketball, 3-2 early going Illinois. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tori James pushes off on Jasmine Brown Haggard. Offensive rebound for Collie Rose West, who just entered the game. Hilltoppers let it fly again. 3 missed, and here's Gretchen Dolan. Illini in transition. Jasmine Brown-Hager will take a pull-up. Missed everything. Defender might have had a hand on it.
Yeah, I was about to say, Scott, it looked like that might have been blocked.
Schelling, the point guard, New Orleans native, without their top point guard, Trinity Rowe. Long possessions for the Lady Toppers. Looks like they're trying to work clock, maybe in part to limit how much Illinois has the ball in offense. They better hurry. 1 second to shoot. Rose West for 3, and she nailed it.
Bails out the Lady Toppers with that shot.
Only her second attempt of the year, and she's 2 for 2. And the Lady Toppers have a 2-point lead. Right wing, Dolan goes again for 3. That rolls in and out. Again, she's been a little cold from 3. Barry Wallace, offensive rebound, tried to put the move on Betcher.
That's the area the Hilltoppers have to get better at. Limiting the possessions, 1 shot, that's it, got a rebound.
Destiny Jackson across court for Dolan. Into traffic, finds an opening, but left it short.
It was a good move to get to the basket, just got to finish.
About the halfway point of this first quarter, low scoring so far. Callie Rose West.
Illinois is making.
Go ahead, my friend.
My apologies. Illinois is making them work. That's a tough shot, though.
Nice elbow jumper from Maya Pratcher. Memphis native, just averaging 1.6 a game. And Western Kentucky has a 2-possession lead.
Good pass.
Into the post. Yeah, Wallace and 1. Well, you know Illinois, by and large, is going to have the size advantage.
Absolutely. That was a great pass by Destiny Jackson. Nice entry pass. Wallace, 1 dribble, finish through the contact, and 1.
Betcher whistled there, and Wallace to the line. Near 88% on the year from the charity stripe. And the leading Illini score at 21 points. Rattles one home. Illinois within a point. Now bringing up the game ball, Lola Bond just made the transition from walk-on to scholarship player.
Great defense. Brown-Hager making it tough to handle the ball on the perimeter. But like you said, Lola Bond just got put on scholarship. That's a great achievement for her. I know she really enjoyed that.
That's Betcher that's going to inbound it, but Bond wearing number 0, grinning ear to ear. Just a freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And the social media video would tell you what it's all about. What are the best moments you can see in college athletics?
Good hands.
Ahead for Jackson. To the cut.
Nice finish.
Illinois back in front.
That's what good defense can do for you. Create good looks on the opposite end.
Jackson coming off the Freshman of the Week honors. And back and forth we go here in the first quarter. Bond works it off the orange eye.
I like that the Hilltoppers are moving the ball, swinging it.
3 to shoot again, ball out of bounds. 3.2 on the shot clock. A lot of these possessions have been deep. Sometimes the Lady Toppers have almost been unaware of it, but sometimes I think it's intentional.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely not afraid to wind down the clock, look for a good shot. Some of those shots haven't been that good, though, but still looking for that good shot.
Is Ahervua, and well, that's a travel, but the horn was ready to go on the shot clock. They couldn't get it out. Any Ahervua just entered the ball game. The freshman from Espoo, Finland. 6 players on the Western Kentucky roster are international. Same for Illinois. A lot of countries represented. Finland, Hungary, Egypt, Brazil, among those for the Lady Toppers in the game.
You know, basketball is an international sport. You know, it's everywhere. It's all across the country, all across the world, and we see it here right now.
And sometimes it's Peoria, like Aaliyah Guyton. who just checked into the game. The Peoria product to transfer from Iowa.
Lady Toppers in this zone, giving Illinois a little bit of trouble.
Wallace tried to shoot her way out of it. Bond tracks down the rebound. And Greg Collins said that we'll throw in some zone here to try and mix things up. Tight game going on right now. Maddie Weber in the game playing some defense there for Illinois. Hervua, elbow jumper. Just missed it left, and Guyton will push it ahead as Illinois is in transition. Weber almost had a look, but back to Guyton. Short, but an offensive rebound. No, it's in and out of the hands, and I think James fell on the baseline as she was trying to grab it. Indeed, so team rebound for Illinois. Weber, the Villanova transfer, veteran player. Shauna Green really likes what she gets out of her right off the bench. Consistency. Here's a steal by Bond. Pass intended for Guyton. Bond, the scholarship player, gets a bucket.
Maybe she's showing why she got that scholarship right there. Being in the lane, being active on the help side, getting the steal, and being rewarded with an open layup.
5th steal of the year for her, just a freshman. Her family used to own a pickle factory. And I was going to ask about it, but I was told it was no big deal. Thank you. We'll see you later. A few lead changes here already, 5 of them in the first quarter. Lady Toppers feisty here in the get-go. The Lady Toppers have not had a victory against a power conference since 2019 in a very good 19-20 season.
Again, another possession where the shot clock is winding down, and they don't even know it.
Shot clock violation.
Yeah, Greg Collins just made the motion, looked at his team and said, we got to know, pointed at his eyes. Already 4 turnovers for the Lady Toppers. But despite all that, just a 1-point affair here early going.
Nice entry pass. Oh, good help defense there by James.
Yeah, she looked like from the backside, knocked that away off of Barry Wallace. Tori James, yeah, all ball. Her 7th, if that counts as a block. Yeah, that's a block. That would be her 7th of the season. Offensive foul on Illinois. And
offensive foul number 8, Jasmine Brown.
Jasmine Hager said she threw her shoulder there. 2nd for the Illini. 1:29 here in quarter number 1.
The Hilltoppers are having good ball movement on offensive end, but Illinois is making them work.
Bond bothered by Guyton there.
Well, good pass.
Pratcher, a move up off the glass, just missed it. And she's going to the line.
Number 8, Jasmine Brown Hager, her 2nd, team's 3rd.
What a
nice
quick ones
pass
on Jasmine Brown Hager. She's going to leave, and in comes Gretchen Dolan.
Threaded the needle right there to get that pass to her. And being aggressive. That's what you need for the Lady Toppers. Get to the free throw line, get some easy points.
Not a lot of rhythm here in this first quarter. Pratcher at the line. Cashes in the first one. She's now 5 of 7 for the year. Memphis, Tennessee. And she's a senior. One of the few veterans on this squad. Missed the 2nd. Rebound, Parchment back in the game. Guyton gonna push. Guyton with a drive to a knee and travel. No foul. Shauna Green incredulous on that. And we got 61 seconds left here for the first quarter with Western Kentucky leading.
Yeah, Illinois looks a little out of sync so far offensively. Maybe a credit to that zone that the Lady Hilltoppers are throwing at them.
Bond works it up. Near steal by Guyton, swatted at her the second time. Yeah. 7 to shoot. Betcher bangs it in and out. Followed by Rose West.
Good effort. Getting in position for the offensive rebound, creating extra positions for yourself, and getting the bucket.
Up to 5 for Callie Rose West, who has a 3 in this game also. Final possession, so it would seem, for Illinois. Cross court, Weber with a drive. Good
Nice
sidestep.
Weber.
Maddie Weber, first points of the game for her, and it's a 2-point contest after no foul. Gretchen Dolan.
Lady
finds something.
Hilltoppers back into that zone.
Into the post for Wallace. Good move and a finish.
Wallace.
I feel like Illinois has to get Barry Wallace going. She's their leading scorer, definitely a player that can create her own shot.
Out of bounds.
And turnover here for the Lady Toppers. Look at Wallace and the footwork. Already 7 points for her. She's been in double digits all 5 games. Game is tied now. Parchment, strong to hoop, and 1. Illinois back in front. Ciara Parchment with her first points of this contest. She's averaging near 10 a game.
I think we're seeing what Illinois really wants to do. They're getting the ball inside consistently, and they're getting rewarded for it. Not only making their layups, but getting to the free throw line as well.
Parchment at the line, shooting 1.
Ciara Parchment out of Whitby, Ontario, Canada. A lot of international players, including the one checking in right now for Parchment, Letty Vasconcelos. A huge game for her in the Florida State win on Sunday. The 25 points for Gretchen Dolan. That's the eye-catching stat, but Vasconcelos, who's missed a lot of time with the ACL injuries, back at it. And Shauna Green, Illinois head coach, told us that was the game we were looking for from Vasconcelos. That was the defense, the rim protection that we were looking for. Guyton lets it fly. Weak side rebound by Pratcher. Vasconcelos also from Brazil, so the matchup of the 2 bigs on the floor right now is Brazil on Brazil. Silva trying to post on her right now. Now Silva's up top. Now it's Silva over Vasconcelos and just missed it. Lead here for Illinois is 3 after the Parchment and 1. Wallace into the lane and got sealed off, but how about Gretchen Dolan, a wide open layup. A little bunny jumper there. Dolan into the score column for the first time.
Vasconcelos opened up that lane for her, moved her defender out the way, so it was an easy bucket for Dolan.
Vasconcelos at 6'7", the tallest player in Illinois program history. Sometimes it's not just what you do with the ball, but how you alter things or create space for the other players, as you just pointed out. Silva, double dribble.
Double dribble.
You can see Silva wants it here. This matchup is a key one for her.
Absolutely. She's not afraid. She wants this matchup. So far, it looks like Vasconcelos is getting the better of her.
Silva is making just her second start. The Illini turned that over. Biggest lead of the game for the Illini. Lady Toppers have led by 4. Lola Bond, the reserve guard, on the floor. Still no Talegdi. She left the game early, got an elbow to the eye, and the bank's open the night before Thanksgiving for Callie Rose West, her second made 3 of the game. It's just a 2-point game again.
Hey, however you can get them to fall, you'll take it.
She's got 8. Leading scorer in the game. Maddie Weber, what do we got? A travel.
Traveling.
That was good help side defense right there by Callie Rose
Western
West.
Kentucky, number 13, Tatum Betcher.
Callie Rose West over Maddie Weber. That's what the window's there for, right?
Absolutely. It's your friend. Use it.
7 minutes to go here in the first half.
The ball pressure has been consistent for Illinois. Whoever's been guarding the ball, Maddie Weber, Aaliyah Guyton, Destiny Jackson, all of them pressuring the ball very well.
James missed a bucket there. Follow and put back. Tori James staying persistent, and Western Kentucky has tied this up.
Callie Rose West is definitely having her impact on this game. Great offensive rebound, finds the cutting Tia James for a layup.
Illinois with its work cut out for him here, facing a Conference USA opponent. Coming off the big win against Florida State. Toppers lost to Vandy in the meantime, 87-49. Wallace spotting up but missed it. And the loose ball is back to Western Kentucky. They slow it down again. But a wide open look for Pratcher. Almost got it to go. Offensive rebound for Lola Bond.
We were talking about how the Lady Hilltoppers are struggling rebounding the ball. That hasn't been the case in this game. They've been getting a lot of extra possessions from themselves in this one.
That's their fourth offensive rebound.
Now on Illinois number 23, Barry Wallace, her first.
So they are 7 of 18 from the floor, but they've grabbed back 4 misses. You always love it if you can get up to about at least half of your misses. They're staying with it. Greg Collins knows that this Western Kentucky team is growing and they're young. Most players on the floor have only had 5 games of experience. Even if they've transferred in, they didn't have a lot of playing time other places. Lola Bond, why not? Nope, and she'll get another offensive rebound. Shauna Green is
livid over there.
Yeah, trying to implore her team to get a rebound. 8 to shoot. Pratcher round the screen. Open jumper. Got it to go.
That looks smooth. That's a pro move right there.
5 for her.
Coming off the screen, feeling comfortable, knocks down the jumper.
Toppers back in front. Destiny Jackson. Right corner for Gretchen Dolan. Skips long and out of bounds. Western Kentucky thinks it's theirs. It's going to Illinois. It is going to Western Kentucky.
Correction.
Not a whole lot going right now for Illinois. Now Western Kentucky is showing some life.
Yeah, the energy for Western Kentucky is pretty obvious. Seems like they wanted more than Illinois so far. Every loose ball, every possession that's up for grabs, seems like the Lady Toppers are getting it.
And a foul is called on Parchment. That's her second. Into the ball game, Irene Noya Catoida. Sophomore from Spain for the Illini on the floor. Shauna Green looking for a little spark off the bench. 7 to shoot. On the floor, Catoida for Illinois along with Weber, Jackson, Dolan, and Wallace. Lady Toppers with Betcher back in the game. Pratcher, West, and there is Tori James on the inbound, missed it. Had a good look. And then Bond rolls out the 5 on the floor. Rounds out the 5. Good take by Weber, a little too strong. Guess who's right there? Barry Wallace. She's too strong the other way. And in the scramble for the ball, it's going back to Western Kentucky. Barry Wallace, last game, only 10 points, but when your teammate Gretchen Dolan scores a career-high 25, you don't need to do all the heavy lifting.
Absolutely. You don't really need to do much when your teammate's having a hot hand, like you said, Scott. In this game, she might need to take a little bit more shots.
Destiny Jackson bringing up the ball for Illinois, too. The line I've been telling her to start to be more aggressive, find some spots, so that it's not just Dolan and Wallace doing all the scoring. And then you have Letty Vasconcelos, who came off the bench to score, but also open up other opportunities. Another turnover here for Illinois. That's the 7th of the game. Both teams even in turnovers at 7 apiece. Western Kentucky hanging around right now. Neither team ranked, but you do feel like it would be an upset if Western Kentucky would pull this off, because they don't often get a chance nor able to convert against a power. But here's a steal by Katoida and the finish.
Nice, way to be in the lane. Everybody on defense for Illinois is being active, and you saw it right there, being in the lane, getting the steal, and getting the layup.
Noya Katoida with 12 minutes in the opener for the Illini, and there gets a key bucket after the steal to tie this one up as Betcher back in. Looking at trigger, finally gets it to Pratcher. James with a take. Oh, put her defender on skates.
Nice finish. Way to be aggressive. Get to the hole, finish.
4 points for her. Western Kentucky once again leads. We've had 7 changes here in the first half. Into the post for Wallace. Hit the underside. Katoida with a looky what I found and puts it back in.
Absolutely. Got to reward her effort right there. Being on the glass, and she gets rewarded for a layup. The Hilltoppers continue to pick their dribble up far from the basket. That's what's causing them to throw these awkward passes because they're not able to really get into their flow. They keep picking up their dribble.
There's a block attempt, but a foul on Maddie Weber. The Illini bench does not agree. Tori James, look at the cat who swallowed the canary there.
Tori James at the line, shooting 2.
Wasn't clear there where the contact was. But Tori James, 69% for the year, missed the first one.
This means it's almost McNugget time. Back-to-back misses means free nuggets.
Had 16 points in a Wichita State game and shot 12 of 14 from the line, and she's good from the second one. 14 attempts, one of the higher numbers in a single game for the Lady Toppers, who now lead it by that free throw. Destiny Jackson on the drive, to the floor. A whistle and a foul, and that's on West.
Foul on Western Kentucky, number 4, Callie Rose West, her second, team's second.
I feel like that's what Destiny Jackson needs to continue to do. Drive to the basket, put pressure on the defense, and create some outside looks for her team.
Illinois missed basketball last year. Triggers it in for Maddie Weber. Here's Dolan. Driving hard, instead we'll give it back to Jackson. Looked at a 3 and traveled. Another turnover for Illinois, their 8th. Aaliyah Guyton's going to come in and get Destiny Jackson.
Maybe moving a little too fast there.
It looked like she didn't quite have the whole ball gathered, and it caused her to hesitate a moment and stutter step. Guyton putting a little press on.
I think Shauna Green would like her to shoot that shot. I think she was wide open. I think that's a shot she should take.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Low scoring and a tight game. A good one here on Thanksgiving Eve.
Again, Illinois making them work, draining the clock.
3 to shoot. West lets it fly, missed everything. A shot clock violation.
Good team defense right there for Illinois, making them work and forcing up a bad shot right at the end of the clock.
The flip side of it is it's lowering the possessions for Illinois, which I think favors the Lady Toppers, even though they don't want to get into shot clock violations, obviously. Guyton up top. Pull up. A little bit short. And West clears it out. Minute and a couple of ticks to go here in this first half. James sealed off by Weber. Kick out for Bond. 5 to shoot. It's on the floor. Dolan on top of Bond. We get a tie-up. Shauna Green clapping her hands.
On the Lady Toppers, number 0, Lolo Bond, her first.
Oh, it's a foul on Bond. Somehow Bond was at the bottom of the pile, but still called for a foul. Only got her hand in there, and then Bond must have committed a foul. Illinois trying to get a lead here into halftime. Weber for three. That's cash.
Maddie Weber for three.
Nice shot. What they say, shot ready. Cross-court passes can be a little scary at times, but when you get it there, wide open shot.
Weber hit 3 3-pointers against Florida State and hits one here. A 2-point lead for Illinois as the Lady Toppers look for the final shot.
Again, look at the ball pressure. Unnecessary foul right there for Weber.
Foul in Illinois, number 34, Maddie Weber, her second.
And
Team's
that'll
fifth.
put her at the line. It's the 5th, so that will, with 7.6 seconds, give Tori James a chance to tie the game at halftime.
Tori James at the line, shooting 2.
Yeah, that's a bad foul. This foul you want to avoid. 7 seconds left. Make them take a shot instead of fouling and put them on the line.
James' first one missed.
That's another miss, which means free Nuggets on the line. Another one.
She missed
you
the
get
front
free
end of a
Nuggets.
pair a few moments ago,
Nuggets.
but then made the second one. If she misses here, Illinois will have to move quick if they get the rebound. James makes it, and it's a 1-point game. Here comes Guyton on the move. Kick out for Weber. Long three. Got it at the horn.
Wow, what a shot.
Maddie Weber. Last year for Western Kentucky, back on the floor. She holds it high in those pink shoes.
Again, the ball pressure for Illinois, very evident. Whoever's handling the ball for the Lady Hilltoppers is a defender very close in their face.
Starters are back on the floor. Silva heaves one and missed everything.
Shot clock violation.
Lady Toppers are going to pull this off. They will need Silva to produce more. Just 2 points for her in the first half. She's had a double-double this year. There's Destiny Jackson working it for Illinois here in the third quarter. Brown Hager lets it go. She was looking for somebody and then saw an open basket.
Absolutely. Taking her time, seeing what the defense, how they were reacting. Wound up with an open jumper. You'll take that every day.
Brown Hager averages over 5 points a game. She's got 3 for this one. Talegdi works and up and over.
Nice finish.
Jofi Talegdi.
Jofi Talegdi out of Budapest, Hungary, has her first points of the game, and she averages over 7.
That was great pace. Calm, collected, nice bucket.
Two teams trading buckets here in the early going. Kick out for Brown Hager. Pull-up jumper. Got it again.
That was created by Destiny Jackson. Driving to the hole, kicking out to the open man, and a pump fake and dribble pull-up by Brown Hager.
Brown Hager missed a good chunk of the first half with a couple of fouls, making up for lost time there with 2 quick buckets. 6-point lead, Illinois. Illinois' largest lead of the game is right here. And this is money-making time in ball games as we get a foul underneath.
Foul on the line item number 2, Destiny Jackson.
Destiny Jackson
Her
is
first.
whistled
Team's
there, but the
first.
first opening minutes of a second half, this is where you want to establish yourself.
Absolutely. This is where you can either extend your lead coming out of the half, or the other team can take advantage and steal the lead from you. So this is a big opportunity for both teams. Right now, the Hilltoppers are down 6, so they need to string a couple possessions together, both offensively and defensively.
Silva's got it in the post over Parchment. Now works her way in, and we got a foul offensive. Illini will get the ball
Offensive foul
back
number 22,
and try to
Jennifer
build
Silva,
on
her
this
third.
modest
Team's
6-point
first.
lead.
Illinois is not letting anything easy for Silva down there. She's having to work a lot to create shots for herself. Things just not going her way so far.
And now you watch her in a little bit of foul trouble. She's got 3. Brown Hager. Pump fake and go into Silva and cross court for Wallace. A drive and a finish.
Nice. Way to attack the closeout, finish. That's a nice double clutch layup right there. Very impressive.
9 for Barry Wallace on 4 of 10 shooting from the field. Illinois an 8-point lead. It's a new highest for the game. Silva looking for an entry, couldn't get it. To Legdy, a three over Wallace, short on the rim. Offensive rebound, Silva. And a wide open James underneath. Good find by Destiny Jackson. Works around Schelling. Ball out of bounds, it'll stay with the Illini. Western Kentucky's not going to be home much. Their next home game isn't until January 8th, following a home contest coming up against Florida Atlantic. That's on December 3rd. Life on the road in the non-conference schedule. Jackson, quick pull-up. Oh, a little too much on it as he went in and out, but that was lightning quick on that drive. Pratcher a move on Dolan and then turnaround off
Great
the back
defense.
iron.
Great defense by Dolan right there, shutting off the drive and then contesting the shot.
Here comes Jackson. Found Dolan, but she couldn't hang on to it and ends up standing on the baseline.
Out of bounds, WKU ball.
Shauna Green is telling Destiny Jackson, keep that pass up a little bit so that your teammate can make an easy grab and put the bucket in. To Legdy. Just gave it off to Schelling. Schelling has
Good
her pocket
hands.
picked.
Nice
2-on-1
hands by
for Illinois. And now Parchment joins the party and missed it.
Missed opportunity right there, but Jackson gets it right back.
And we get a foul too.
Foul the Lady
Schelling
Toppers, number 5, Maya
on the
Pratcher,
floor.
her
Boy, that'll
first.
drive a coach nuts if he
Second.
can't finish a 2-on-1.
Absolutely, you got to finish those easy opportunities. But the intensity from Jackson and never quitting on the play gets the possession right back for Illinois.
Pratcher is called for the foul. It's her first. It's the second on Western Kentucky with 5:26 to go here in the third quarter. Gretchen Dolan flips it back for Wallace. He'll swing it for Jackson into the post for Parchment. Triple team, and now there's a wide open Gretchen Dolan. She missed the shot, but offensive rebound for Parchment, and they throw it away.
That first look is what you want for Illinois. Inside out, they double team Parchment. She gets it out to the open shot. That's a shot that she'll take for Illinois, a wide open three. Unfortunately, it didn't fall.
In for Western Kentucky,
Dolan,
number
a quiet
4,
night, just
Kelly
2
Rose-West.
points for her after that career high night, and she's
In for
0
Illinois,
for
number
4
34,
from
Maddie Weber.
three-point. On the three-point line, Illinois just 2 of 12 overall from distance. Western Kentucky not that much better, each team with 2 3-pointers. Schelling taking a breather on the bench. In is West, works over Parchment, missed everything. Wallace has it, and she's gonna push. Stuck here on a 33-27 score for a little bit. Wallace takes a strong take in and draws contact.
Foul the Lady Toppers.
Her to protect the rim, and she altered every shot down there and blocked it, which was very big for us.
Barry Wallace at the line here, and she's into double figures for the 6th straight game. 11 points for her. As for Letty Vasconcelos, comparatively quiet night, just 4 minutes played so far and hasn't had a shot off. Illinois back in front, 35-27, but Vasconcelos, the Brazilian, is the tallest Illinois player in program history, and just to go off what Rihanna had to share there is, Rihanna had to share there was 611 days for her between games that counted, coming off the knee injuries and what have you.
That's a long time to go without playing basketball. I know for her, she was excited to get back out there on the floor, get her feet wet.
Western Kentucky with a drive and a bucket by Tori James. Oh, she's quick.
Absolutely, I like that drive right there. Attacking the rim, getting to her spot, a shot that she knows she can make, and knock it down.
Double digits for Tori
Nice
James.
pass.
And back to the line go the Illini.
Found the Lady Toppers number 5.
We see what the
Maya
Illini
Pratchett,
really
her
want to
second,
do.
team's
A lot of
fourth.
paint touches. They want to get the ball inside, get it to their bigs. Good up fake right there, draw the foul, get to the free throw line.
Ciara Parchment at the line, shooting 2.
Ciara Parchment, 6 for 9 on the season. From the line, from Whitby, Ontario, missed her first. Just 2 points tonight. She's had at least 8 in the first 5. And she can shoot it too from distance. She had 4 3-pointers against Oregon State. Converts her second opportunity, just 3 points for her tonight. Check that, make it 4.
This is the point in the game where Illinois can really make their mark on this game. This is the point where they can start to extend that lead. Starts right there with a defensive stop.
Good takeaway. Here's Dolan. No look pass. Weber for 3. Too strong. And it's out of bounds, staying with the Illini. You could feel that would have been a momentum shifter right there.
Absolutely. You can feel the gasp of the crowd, ready for something to go their way.
Get a new 20 to try and get another one. Brown Hager looking, and a lob in for Parchment. They find Dolan. Passes up the 3. She'll take the layup, but missed it. Parchment trying to clean it up, had it stripped. Bond ahead for Protcher. Weber sticking with her over the screen. Tori James working on Dolan. 10 to shoot. To Legdy on Wallace. And back to Pratchard. Deep into the clock. 3 to shoot. James, the turnaround, hangs, fires, and got a bailout foul. That'll be on Gretchen Dolan.
Number 4, Gretchen Dolan, her first, team's 3rd.
Well, you know coaches don't like it either when
Tori
their
James
defense
on the line,
gets whistled
shooting
for a
2.
foul that deep in the shot clock. That was a must shoot right there.
Yeah, very frustrating, but let's give credit to Tori James. Continuing to be aggressive, get to her spots. Right there she gets fouled, get some free throws.
She hits the first, she has 11. She leads the Lady Toppers in the scoring category and now all scorers in this game with 12. By the way, Tori James says she can dunk. She was a good high school high jumper. Guess that would go hand in hand. Don't know that it's happened in a game. Ciara Parchment banging bodies down there with Telegdi, and back to the line she'll go.
Sound like a
Western
broken
Kentucky
record
number
right now.
23,
Again,
Sophie
another
Telegdi,
entry pass,
her
another
second, team's
attempt
5th.
at the free throw line. Illinois' plan is very obvious. Get inside, get the paint touches for their bigs.
Ciara Parchment at the line, shooting 2.
Parchment 4.6 rebounds tonight and hits the first free throw. Coming off an 8.6 rebound performance at Florida State, and she hit a couple of threes. Good freshman player, missed her second. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 3 ball on the way, West missed it, tapped around, but it's Illinois. Brown Hager tried to find Wallace, and Hands got in there, and Bond's coming away with it. Every time Illinois is flirting with opening up a gap here,
And
Lady Toppers are hanging around.
And that's what you don't want to do. You want to put teams away. Good steal right there, way to be in the lane.
This time West had to foul.
On WKU number
didn't-
4, Callie Rose West, her
Didn't really
3rd.
like that, but actually the alternative was a wide open look. It would have been a layup. But they're in the bonus, so the Illini to the line, and that's where Gretchen Dolan finds herself as an 81% free throw shooter. First trip here to the charity stripe. And she nets the first one, just her 3rd point.
I think this free throw trip for Dolan is very important, just to see the ball go through the hoop a few times. Get her going a little bit, get her into the rhythm of the game. She came off a career high 25 last game. I know she wants to continue that today, but hopefully that'll get her into the flow.
Much different game here than the high-scoring affair against Florida State in Tallahassee. The Illini trying to stay undefeated here at home, and that might help. A steal, and here comes Brown Hager. Over Bond, whistle, and a travel. A turnover the other way. That is the 13th for the Illini. Third on Hager. Yep, picked up her foot.
Yeah, tried to stop on a dime right there. Just couldn't stop her momentum completely. Travel.
Look at this press here. Illini over their season average for turnovers. Greg Collins trying to set things up with Lola Bond playing point, 8 to shoot. Talegdi into a double team and a foul coming up on Parchment. Shauna Green's beside herself, saying Parchment was set. The Illini crowd wanting a charge call here. They're not going to get it. 1:50 to go. And we see Shauna Green just got a look at the replay on the video board.
She is not happy.
Talegdi at the line, shooting 2.
Talegdi 8 of 11 from the line on the season and missed the first.
Miss, which means it's almost McNugget time. Back-to-back misses means free nuggets.
Crowd here gets a promotion on back-to-back misses. Second one is good. There'll be no free McNuggets.
Illinois number 6, Irene Noya-Katoida.
One more look at it. You can see why Illinois feels like they have a case there.
Yeah, definitely a close call. Obviously, each team wants it to go their way. It just won't happen like that every time.
All right, a little bit of press here. Once again, Western Kentucky not going away in this one. We're under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nobody's had a double-digit lead in this game. Illinois has led since the half. Here's Guyton for 3, rolls in and out. Illini can't seem to buy one from 3. They're just 2 of 14. Bond works it up. Low possession game.
Again, look at the ball pressure. I've been impressed by the ball pressure for Illinois this game. Whoever's been guarding the ball, it's been constant. It's hard for Western Kentucky to get into their offense.
Here's a jumper nailed by West. Had a great first half with 8 points, and she's just matched her career high. She's up to 10. Started a long time ago, West did, at the University of New Orleans in the 2021 season. Meanwhile, Illinois is cold right now. They've gone the bulk of this quarter without scoring.
Toppers number 4, Callie Rose West, her 4th.
Have not hit a field goal in 6.5 minutes, but they are getting to the line.
In for Illinois, number 35, Lenny Vasconcelos.
Vasconcelos back in. Katoida was in briefly and checks out.
Shooting 2.
Here's Barry Wallace with 11 points to lead the Illini's offensive attack. First one's good. Barry Wallace, perfect 4 for 4 from the line now. Second one, good. If you're not hitting it from the floor, you got to make some hay at the line.
Have to. Struggling to find their offense. Got to get to the free throw line.
They'll have to get a shot off. Illinois should get another possession. Talegdi off the window, missed it. Here comes Weber.
Nice box out by Weber.
The Illini are going to push this here. Guyton to the cup. Got it to go.
Nice finish. Goes into the chest of the shot blocker. That's what you're supposed to do. Go into the chest of the shot blocker, makes them hard to contest it. Nice finish through contact.
The largest lead for Illinois, and a little bit of late life here in this quarter. And now she stepped on the line. Tori James stepped on the line. She can't believe it. is at its largest lead, and with how points have been at a premium in this game, double digits going into the fourth quarter might feel like a huge lead. Wallace for three, at the horn, once again. The first half ended with Maddie Weber nailing a three. 12, Barry Wallace's three made it that margin to end the third quarter. Illini look to stay perfect here at home, and Weber hits another one. Boy, they've been few tonight, but when they've been there, they've been big shots.
Absolutely, big shot coming out of the break. Way to get the momentum on your side again. I know they finished the end of the last quarter with the momentum, but way to gain it right back.
Illinois overall for the game struggling from three, but here in the second half, 2 of 5. And now it's a 15-point lead. Whistle and a foul.
Illinois number 4, Gretchen
It's on
Dolan.
Gretchen Dolan.
Her second, team's first.
Yeah, she was going right after that ball and got things in there. Bond from distance skips off the right side, and there's one of the Brazilians we mentioned, Letty Vasconcelos. She's in the ball game. She has her first rebound. Here's Wallace, missed again. You mentioned the defense. You've liked it from Western Kentucky, and you look at it, what they've done. They would like to be better in holding opponents down, but they just haven't had enough offensive firepower in this early going of the season consistently, and part of that's missing a few key pieces.
Yeah, it can be challenging when you're thrust into different roles mid-season. It can be tough to find your rhythm as a team.
They expect Trinity Rowe to be back sooner than later. As Gretchen Dolan draws contact before a shot.
Foul on the Lady Toppers number 5, Maya Pratcher. Her third, team's first.
Tatum Betcher is going to check in. She'll get
Western
Jennifer
Kentucky,
Silva.
number 13, Tatum Betcher.
On the floor for Illinois, Vasconcelos, Wallace, Guyton, and here's Weber for three. Missed that. And the battle for the rebound goes to Western Kentucky. They need some points in a hurry. Betcher with a drive, or that's right, to Legdy, I beg your pardon. But too strong. Here's Gretchen Dolan. Dolan with a strong take and going to the line.
That's a great drive right there. Put pressure on the defense.
Foul on Western Kentucky number 5, Maya Pratcher.
Get to the free throw line.
Her fourth, team's second.
Gretchen Dolan has been quiet from the field tonight,
Gretchen
just
Dolan
1 of
at the
8.
line, shooting 2.
But she's 2 of 2 at the free throw line. That's good. She's had her share of injuries in her time at Illinois, now in her 3rd season. That's the second one. Last year was limited to just 8 games played with an injury. Ended her season after 8 games. Well below her season average. Here's Pratcher. Wow, with a prayer and one. Off-balance shot, and Maya Pratcher got it to go.
Look at the pass by Bond. Got it there. Put it up. Got fouled. Got hit. Made the shot.
Pratcher at the line, shooting
Wallace had a look at it. I didn't touch her. Here we go. Pratcher's 7 points. She's 1 of 2, trying to finish the 3-point play. Transferred from Jackson State, and before that played at Auburn. The senior got it to go. 8 for her. 51-37 Illinois. Starting to get a stranglehold here on the Lady Toppers as Maddie Weber lighting up here now into double figures.
Yeah, I can feel Maddie getting a little bit more comfortable. Get into the flow of the game, knock down a couple big shots. Now she's finding her flow off the dribble.
All Big East with Villanova last year in second team. Talegdi around Parchment. Good move.
Sophie Talegdi.
That was a physical drive. Very physical.
5 for her. Weber, though, has been the
Good
offense here in
pass.
the second half. Good find. Parchment's going to the line.
Oh, and Western Kentucky, number 23, Sophie Talegdi. Her third, team's third.
Maddie Weber
Pacific
finding
Illinois
Parchment
number
there, is
2,
drawing
Destiny
contact.
Jackson.
Parchment has made several trips to the free throw line, coming up with her 6th free throw attempt.
Ciara Parchment at the line, shooting 2.
The paint touches for Illinois are definitely creating opportunities for themselves, either wide open threes or dump down passes to the post. Definitely an area that they want to continue to get to.
So Illini are now ahead in free throw attempts by 7. They've taken 7 more than Western Kentucky. One of the margins you look for in how do you win games. You want to out-rebound. You want to have more attempts at the line.
Absolutely.
How many fouls did you draw? $16-point lead for Illinois.
Another long possession for Western Kentucky.
At this point, they can ill afford those. Pratcher with another prayer off the rim. Long possessions in the first half, that kept Illinois from being able to get a lot of scoring going. Guyton sizes one up. Good.
Aaliyah Guyton for 3.
Her second made three-pointer of the year. Had a lot of regular minutes in her freshman campaign with the Iowa Hawkeyes, and now back in her home state. She was the #1 player recruited out of Illinois back in the 24 class. Her father, a standout player for Indiana. He's in attendance tonight. A.J. Guyton, and a travel by Talegdi.
Illinois ball, ILL.
Leah
Cape
Guyton,
Illinois, number 8, Jasmine
one of
Brown
2
Hager.
coming into the ball game from three-point land. If they get her going, because she is still working herself back into fully into the rotation, coming off injury to start the season. A very capable ball handler and an offensive scorer. Jasmine Brown Hager passes one up. Here's Weber.
Look at the ball movement.
Back for Brown Hager. Nope, and cleared out of there by Pratcher.
If you're a coach, you love to see that. Ball movement, driving and kicking, finding an open shot, and that's a shot you live with right there.
Want to see the makes, of course, but the quality of shots. It's taken a while, but Illinois now has a near 20-point lead. Bond skipped off to the right. Guyton's going to push it. Guyton from distance again. Won't go. Pratcher the rebound. Head fake from Talegdi, and she hands it off instead to Tori James. James has been a good scorer for Western Kentucky in this ball game. Talegdi missed it. Missed most of the first half, too, Talegdi did, after she got an elbow to the face. Here's Weber with another opportunity, now in traffic, and the Illini will reset it. Swing it round. The Illini could burn some clock, too. Well, Western Kentucky, Richard, was fighting hard here through the first half and early into the third quarter, but now it's Illinois taking over this game. And
Yeah, I
here's
think
Destiny Jackson for an and one. Sorry, Fred.
Yeah, I think it all started on the defensive end of the defensive side of the ball. The intensity was there throughout the whole game. And then finally the offensive side, the shots are starting to fall. We saw at the end of the first half two big threes by Weber that started the momentum shift. And you see it's led to a big lead so far.
Western Kentucky is going to be using starters through most of the game. They don't have a deep bench right now with several injuries. Illinois might be able to empty the bench a little bit, but also a squad that's new to each other in some ways. They need as much floor time as they can get. Weber, then hot from three, and there she goes again.
Weber for three.
Maddie Weber with her fourth three of the game, and she has 13 points. Check that, 16 for Maddie Weber, tied with Barry Wallace for the game's lead.
Number 22, Jennifer Silva. Inter-Illinois number 25, Haven Smith.
And that was one of the things that I mentioned in the open is ball movement. A lot of players on Illinois can make these shots, but it starts with ball movement. Passing it, driving and kicking, creating open shots for one another.
Weber, one three-pointer shy of matching her career high in a game. Steal by Jackson. Traveling. A little good, a little bad there in that one, but Maddie Weber had three three-pointers last game against Florida State, huge in that win, and 4 here tonight. This is all off the bench. A very capable, would be a very capable starter. And that's the luxury that Shauna Green has right now to bring in a vet off the bench like that.
Absolutely.
Following Illinois number 8, Jasmine Brown-Hager, her third, team's third.
Illinois saw Villanova and Maddie Weber when she was there in the WBIT a couple years ago. Last year, though, made the NCAA tournament.
5 seconds.
5-second
Illinois
violation,
ball.
and
ILL.
Illinois gets the ball back. A 20-second turnover for Western Kentucky.
On this side of the ball for Illinois, you want to just continue to move the ball. No need to take any unnecessary shot.
Dolan can't find one yet. Rebound Weber. It's snatched out of there by Silva.
But the defensive intensity for Illinois should not change. Continue to finish this game out just how you've been playing this whole game. Making everything difficult for Western Kentucky.
Steal by Dolan. She's outrunning everybody. And that's been the night for her. Just 1 of 10 from the field. Done a lot of the other things right, though, in this game, huh?
Yeah. I know she wanted to see that one fall, though.
Sometimes just not your night. 2
Stepping in
minutes,
for Illinois,
14
number
seconds
1,
to
Aaliyah
go.
Guyton.
Dolan going to grab some bench, and Aaliyah Guyton is back in the game. Illini looking to stay undefeated here at home and start off a home stretch the right way. They're in position to do that with 2 minutes to go. Guyton again from the right corner. And now the Illini really starting to cook from distance and getting open looks.
Again, that's what great ball movement can do for you.
Leah Guyton along with Destiny Jackson, back-to-back #1 players from the state of Illinois that are on the roster for Illinois. Of course, Guyton taking a detour through Iowa last year. A part of a very talented class, or roster that is, for Shauna Green as Silva misses the turnaround. Haven Smith's in the game too, defending in the post. Jackson with a burst of speed over Bond, just could not finish. Rebound there by Ahervua. Minute to play in this ball game. And Illinois, what was a tight one, now going to have a comfortable win. Brown-Hager pass. Bond got it to go in one.
Nice drive, nice finish. Initiate the contact a little bit, get the defense off the balance, fight through the contact, finish strong, and won.
One-time Mississippi State player, transferred in her second year now with the Illini, coming off a 12-point performance against Florida State. And she'll try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Brown Haggard, a native of Illinois. She's got 8. All knocked out of bounds. Illinois has had at least 75 points in all 4 wins, or a little shy of that here. They might get there. It certainly helps when you hold the opponents to well under 50. This is going to be the fewest points allowed this year. High in that category, but they're a young team, averaging near 22 per game.
It's hard to win when you turn the ball over as much as Western Kentucky did today. But give credit to Illinois.
Coaches will tell you, when you learn to value the basketball, value your possessions.
Absolutely, 100%.
Her first, team's 4th.
Greg Collins right now is still coaching his team hard here, because even though you're not going to make up 31 points in 35 seconds,
these possessions matter.
Yeah, it's another rep. Into the post for Silva. A turnaround over Haven. Smith got it to go, and Western Kentucky cracks the 40 threshold. 28 seconds to go. We'll see if Illinois wants to go for another shot. They won't. They're going to dribble this one off. Western Kentucky makes the trip here into Champaign, but the Illini will go to 4-0 here in the State Farm Center this year, and 5-1 overall, with a victory over the Lady Toppers 70-41 on this Wednesday night. Good way to head into Thanksgiving for Illinois.